Okay, so the overall energy, Virgos, disappointment, discouragement, and love. Those cups that this figure is looking at have been kicked over. There's two full cups behind this individual, and so I call this the card of hope. Hope and love through discouragement. So, this surrounds your entire reading, and up in your highest energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So, this is the slowest moving energy in the whole deck. This horse, it looks like it's just standing there, but it is moving. There's one foot barely in front of the other. It's bringing a pentacle. But the thing is it could take lifetimes, and I think that's why you're so disappointed, is there is a committed or commitment or just any step forward towards a longer lasting relationship. It's taking forever for things to happen. And you're doubting the love here because the pentacle is taking way too long to reach you. You're going through these highs and these lows. The pentacles, I mean, it's like sometimes you feel like everything's going to be okay and you will move forward. And other times it's like, why am I even in this relationship? It's going nowheres. It's very emotional. There's rocky seas. The ship's just bouncing around on the waters. And so you're confused. You got a lot of highs. You got a lot of lows about this situation. I have the Judgment card right next to the Two of Pentacles. This is your guardian angels and spirit guides, and they're blowing this horn down on you to teach you a spiritual lesson, and you are getting it. You're awakening to it. So that's great, because when you learn a spiritual lesson, you're rewarded by the universe. So you're waking up to some sort of spiritual lesson that has to do with the slow-moving energy about a commitment, moving forward, about your disappointment in love because of it. I have the Tower card under the Knight of Pentacles. There's been a blow-up about this whole situation. That's probably why I had the Five of Cups right in the center of the reading. I think that there was a blow-up between you and whoever it is that's so slow and moving forward about this situation. Now, you feel like you were being breadcrumbed. This is right below the Judgment card and right on the back side of the Five of Cups. This is the Six of Pentacles. They threw your scales off balance. You felt like you were being breadcrumbed, like you were putting everything into the relationship, and they weren't putting nothing in. Frustrating. So, I have the Queen of Cups under the Tower card. This is water. Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer can be strong in your chart or someone else's chart around this reading. All the cards are male or female, but what the Queen's trying to do is peek in those windows. This is the only cup in the deck with a lid on it, and inside that cup are answers to love questions. So you have questions about the love for sure. Like, how can they love me and not want to move forward with me? You're very confused about this whole situation. I have the Emperor next to the Queen of Cups and right under the Five of Cups. The Emperor is a card for Aries. Aries might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. I feel like this is the other person's energy. I feel like they're very stubborn. I feel like, they want things their way. They're not going to budge. They're sitting on a granite throne. And it's like my way or the highway type thing. And I think, this is all part of the argument or the conversation. Well, it's not a conversation. This is more like an argument. It's a blow up. And, but they're very well liked and respected by others. But those closest to them, they're the ones that see this other side of them, this very stubborn side. They might be a leader in their profession, with this card too. So you're trying to figure them out here. You just don't get it. It's like, how in the world can they say they love me? How can I love them and them not love me back the same? How is this even possible? So I have the Magician. And with the Magician, this is your power, okay? You have the symbol of infinity. This is a symbol of knowing and intuition. You have all the tools that it takes to make a relationship work, and you have the power to do it. So, this is right under the Six of Pentacles, next to the Emperor, And I think that what you're doing is you're trying to manifest just what it is that you want. Let's see how this goes. Oh, we got 3 extra cards for your reading. I'm going to put them right here. Oh my gosh. So I have the Page of Pentacles. Yeah, you're looking at the Pentacle. I knew it. And you've been waiting for it. And you've been dreaming about your future. What is your future going to look like? Well, it just wasn't coming forth. So now you're on your own looking at this Pentacle. What is your future going to look like? This commitment was not coming in. This is the Hierophant, the card for Taurus. Taurus might be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The Hierophant is about security, stability, groundedness. It's about commitment, and it's a very spiritual card about marriage. This is what you wanted. I think you wanted to marry this person, and this person is not budging. I got the 5 of Wands next to the Hierophant. This causes you a lot of confusion. We already know you're confused, and you get your highs and your lows. You're breadcrumbing just enough to keep you hanging into the relationship, and there was a fight about it. And this can be more arguing. This can be just stress, anxiety, and confusion mentally. And it is about the commitment. The commitment. The commitment. The commitment. It's all about the relationship not moving forward. They're stubborn. They're like, what's going on here? I have the Moon right under the Page of Pentacles and next to the 6 of Pentacles. So Pisces might be strong in your chart, their chart, or around this reading. But this is about hidden things to be revealed. Night turning to day. Secrets revealed. I think something is going to come out or come to light. Maybe the breadcrumbing has come to light of this relationship. But you're moving forward no matter what. I have the Chariot. This is the card for Cancer. Cancer could be strong in your chart or someone else's around this reading. The Chariot is all about moving forward. Those Sphinxes, if you snap those reins, you can move forward pretty fast. And you will be moving forward. You need to heal. You need to seek the truth, the clarity. You need to get clear in your head. This is all about meditation, praying, soul searching, very spiritual. And you're going to enter this state because you're in this state of confusion about this whole relationship. And so you need to heal so that you can move forward. Things are going to be revealed, though, through your healing. And you're moving forward. And your guardian angels and spirit guides are right next to the Magician. You manifesting, you have the capability of manifesting what it is you want from a relationship. Here's Temperance, your guardian angels and spirit guides again. And what their job is to do is mixing that potion back and forth and to temper you, to get you tempered. So you're in an emotional state. They need both your feet on the ground with the other foot that's on the ground. One's in the water. They need to, what they're trying to do is help you be patient. Okay, be patient and be grounded because you have decisions to make. Something's going to come to light and you're going to have decisions to make. You're going to have to be able to deal with this in the proper way. And it's next to the Magician, so somehow this is going to help you manifest what it is that you want. Under the Chariot, next to Temperance, I have the 3 of Pentacles. This is more of butting heads, not seeing eye to eye, and it's about the Pentacles. But there could be a third energy involved. That might be what comes to light, okay? I don't know. It could be anything. It could be a person. It can be an addiction. It can be a job. It can be just something. Something's interfering here. And it will come to light. And you need to be strong in order to handle this properly. So you need to be grounded. You're ready to move forward. Are you going to snap those reins and move forward with or without them? Excuse me. I have the Lovers right next to the 3 of Pentacles and right under the 4 of Swords. This is a divine soulmate relationship. There's your guardian angels and spirit guides again. Their arms are out. They're trying to bring you back together. They're like, there's something going on here. I don't think that has been revealed. And I think it needs to be revealed so it can be worked on. So things can be worked out. This is a divine soulmate. You're probably lovers in another life, and there might be a soul contract that needs to be fulfilled here. So all this praying, you have the tools, you have your guardian angels and spirit guides all around you, and they're really trying to help you get through this. And I think they want you back together with this person who is so stubborn. So I have the Five of Pentacles here. And so you've been feeling lonely. You've been feeling abandoned, rejected, left out in the cold, maybe even ghosted by this person. So this is kind of the energy where you're spending your time meditating, praying, you know, and soul searching, looking for truth, answers. But look at here. These are your last two cards. The Ace of Wands and the Sun. The Ace of Wands is about fresh starts and new beginnings. And that wand is just blossoming and blooming. It's right next to the Lover's card. And then we have the Sun. This is a card, this is like one of the best cards in the deck. This is about fresh starts, new beginnings with lots of love, lots of joy, and there might be a child involved, maybe, with that child there. But it looks like everything's going to come back together. It looks like you actually do manifest for all this to come back together. And it's like the month of May is a transitioning time, I think, for the Emperor, because they're the ones that need to get it together. They're the ones that need to come forward and, you know, offer the commitment if they want you in their life. That might be what's going to be revealed. Them coming forward. It might be the last thing you expect, because they are very set in their ways. Kind of stubborn. Like, you know, maybe they told themselves they wanted to be single their whole life. You know, who knows? But it looks like it'll be worked out, and Temperance wants you to be a little more patient and more grounded, because you have decisions coming up. And I'm taking out a card from the Angel card, Doreen Virtue's deck, for it may or may not go with the reading. This is just what your guardian angels and spirit guides want to tell you. I'm going to cut, pick a card, and this is your card. The Six of Abundance, and I'm going to show it to you. And the thing is you can pause this so that you can read this card as long as you want to read it and study it from your guardian angels and spirit guides, the Six of Abundance, and I'm going to read it to you. So, heaven opens up its loving arms and pours abundance onto you. Wow! An unexpected gift, the moon, remember, is on its way. Accept it with gratitude and humility, knowing that you'll have a chance to return the generosity by giving to others in the future. Consider volunteering for a charitable organization. Wow. So this is what they wanted you to hear. This is what they wanted you to know. Lovely, lovely.